What's going on there?
Oh, our background quit.
That's great.
I get it.
You got it? Okay.
Yeah, that's all right.
No, you got to interact, remember?
Testicle difficulties. Oh, yeah,
Up there. Nope. You just
You
go
do it. I don't know.
No,
how
I'm
to do
sorry. I
this.
didn't get... Oh, here, I got
I
you.
thought.
You showed me a guy on the internet, and I'm going to pull him up on your one day. He hired a guy, and he had him work to test him out.
Okay.
We get that a lot. Let me test you out for a little bit
Oh,
and
yeah.
see if
yeah.
you're good.
Well, that's where it was at that 90-day trial period, whatever the case may be.
He showed up for a job that was going to be 8 hours. He finished in 6. Now, this is the owner talking, you showed me. And he goes, I paid the guy for 8. And a lot of you guys out there are like, why did you do that? It only worked 6 hours. No, I had a budget of 8 hours, and he got it done in 6. So if I pay him for 8, I can either get more from another job, and he's happy as shit. I get more stuff done, and I ain't got to worry about turnover. He goes, why wouldn't you do that for every single person?
Yeah, and that's another thing that we deal with too, man. It's say we get a job bid for 2 weeks, right? I've been called by numerous companies. We're like, we got months of work. All right, cool. Well, what they do is they put 45 guys on this fucking job, and now it's done in 2 weeks.
Yep.
And I'm back laid off looking for work again.
Each job should have a specific. My gosh, these dentures are killing me. A specific timeline, and I know we spent every bit of 9.5 days on that.
And we got fucked on that last day.
Exactly.
Oh,
Remember, it was the
yeah.
half day. So we got everything done, and then you and I went to help another position,
Yeah.
or in that company,
To help them finish,
their job,
and they didn't even start yet.
and they left while we were finished. Remember, they went off and started going on doing different things.
That's right. And it was like 45 minutes before the end of the day, and they were like, let's take a break. I'm like, you guys go ahead.
We had like 11 left.
Yeah.
We're going to
Give me
finish
shit, then
11.
I'm going home.
And
Take a break.
a dozen chairs is a half hour tops
And
with
that's-
one person.
And that's where that morale comes in, because those guys right there are so used to that shit job every fucking
Yeah.
day. Because them guys didn't get paid shit.
No,
But if you look at their performance, no wonder why they're not getting paid shit.
it's that. How do you fix it? Do you start fresh and hire the guy?
Well,
and
you
then say,
start
"I'm
off
gonna-"
by not fucking your guys on the last half day. You can start off by doing that.
and then chase them, right? It was rough.
You know, I mean, their guys were ridiculous. I'm not naming names or any companies.
No,
or
we're
anything,
not trying to, but it was just a job we did.
But
that
I
was
hear
kinda
from them
awful.
guys, man. One dude I was working with, they just up and took 12 hours of overtime off his check and didn't say nothing.
That's right. Yeah.
I'm like, don't you ever do that to me without speaking to me first.
One of our mutual family members that also had stuff with us. He got screwed on time this year.
Yeah.
Didn't he just start back? Like last month?
I think so, but it's hit and miss.
But so we're talking 3 months.
Yeah.
Even
More than that, going on 5 or 6 now.
because of last year, correct.
Yeah.
They were down early because we were in the end of it of scraping, because remember they sent like 11 of us on to do a kitchenette.
A one-man job.
11.
These go to 11.
Maybe 2.
My kitchen's bigger.
Yeah.
So I understand the job and I appreciate the work. The problem is the mismanagement of the work. Now, that's because they don't want to pay someone else $45,000 a year to make sure that they make an extra 100. That's the bite, right?
And it's hard, too, when the company owner's an alcoholic.
Julian.
Just not a good
'Cause-
businessman.
A company
Person,
owner that
sorry.
needs you to go to work because he's got to pay off his debts.
That's
know,
under desperation.
And that's kind of what it felt like.
You can't do that, because when you work for desperation, you don't. Oh man, it's just. I fail every time doing that.
Just want you to stop saying odd shit like you smell a psychosphere or you're in someone's faded memory of a town. Just stop.
I'm a good last minuter, but not like you got to do this or we're moving you out tomorrow. Like desperation. And he's like, well,
Actually, I worked for a company that did that. That was like my first week on
Yeah.
the job. This is back in like '09. We were doing the house rehab stuff.
yeah.
And they were behind. Dude, half these houses we got were half burnt down, water damage, right? But we had to make them pretty much original how the house was. Like, we had to take like old radiators in to get restored.
Yeah.
You know, the old
Because
house
you wouldn't
radiators.
refit it.
Because the bank that we were doing all the work for wanted it the way it was. It's like, well, it's a 100-year-old house. They didn't understand that. Well, but anyway, there was a crew that was behind, and all the other crews went to help on the last day. And I think there was only a couple small things that needed to be done still. And they fucking got back, and they all got fired. My first week or second week there, I didn't know the guys. I know a couple of them now. But I don't know if they were there fucking off the whole time or what.
Man.
But I mean, it's not like it's easy work, and especially if you're hiring guys off the street that don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Right.
Which I said that fucked up.
Do you realize what you've done?
People who are
Kinda. Not really though.
yeah, but like they just hire guys off the street that have no experience. They're just grunts, but they expect them to fucking mud the walls and all that stuff.
Right.
But here's something else too that a lot of trades guys and that I bet they don't know. If you're on a job, this happened to me at the Caesars headquarters job.
Mhm.
This is back during the time I never got sick, never missed a day, never called off for any reason.
Right.
I got a stomach bug for 3 days. It was like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and I was back Monday.
Right.
Well, I had found out just from asking certain questions to certain people that the company I was working for still got paid for me being there those days I was off.
Oh, you remember you telling me about this, right?
And it's like, dude, that's kind of fucked. It's like,
That's all
I
right.
get I'm not there, but I'm there every fucking day. I was pretty much leading the job. Not leader, but one of the top guys. Come layoff time, I didn't get laid off. So that kind of tells you I was up on the totem pole on that job. I mean, dude, you could throw me a couple hours,
Just something.
you know.
Anything. Like, I need a cleanup. I need you to follow the guys and
because when
clean the truck
when I
up all
heard
the time.
that, I wanted to go so bad to whoever was paying our company, be like, hey, you're paying them for the days I wasn't there.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That,
I mean, I get it as a business owner. It's a good way to make money. But at the same time, they're already making money on our hourly wage.
Right.
Let's say if our hourly wage with our pay, with our benefits and everything, it's like $80 or $90 an hour. That's what we get paid.
Oh.
Right.
Bet.
Well, the company is going to charge whoever we're doing the job for probably $125 an hour.
Oh, yeah. That's,
Right.
That's how they do it, right?
Yeah. So,
If not more.
yeah.
Like, they
Right.
have different labor. Like, I know electrical's a lot more labor. And what's the union now for electrical? Like 46?
depends on the union.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
See,
it's all over.
what did that guy? No,
Like-
that was
like-
the painter. What was the painter guy? He was 40 something. That last job we were at the painter dude.
Painters are in the carpenters union, but they're like, you know what? I don't know about painters at all.
He was in it for a while. He said like 11 years.
But there's a lot of different tradesmen that are in the carpenter trade, and their
Yeah.
scale's different. Like carpet guys are like $8 less an hour.
Oh,
but they're
listen,
still carpenters.
I got nowhere near.
I think painters are the same way. I think painters get like $8 or $9 less an hour than a carpenter.
Mine was way lower than that for the when we went through Lincoln Park and the siding and the Fox
See, that's
Brothers and all that
residential.
stuff like that.
Residential is almost half of what commercial is.
It's
See, I
ridiculous.
was commercial union.
Correct.
Yeah.
I was residential union.
Yeah.
Where we were able to do houses. I could still do the dishwashers. I could still do the countertops. You know, stuff like
So
that.
to where I'm commercial and I'm making, I think we're at 41 an hour, or coming up on 42 an hour.
Yeah, I don't even know what it is
You're gonna be
nowadays,
making
right?
like 29 or 30
Oh, if that.
Yeah.
If that.
for residential.
And now you're working for that company who's bidding it, and now you're getting.
Right. And
So-
then bridge crews, road crews that are carpenters out there, their pay scale's a little bit different too.
Yeah, like I know iron workers are way up.
No, I don't think there's much as carpenters. I could be wrong. They might have bumped it up, but the last I checked, they were lower on the.
Ah, see,
Pay
I had the
scale.
whole idea different. Like they hold themselves, and no offense, I'm just saying that it's the type. Like I almost held them in a different
Dude,
respect.
it's
you know what I
shit
mean?
okay, no, it's not shit work because it's not shit work. It's hard work. It's dirty work. It's you're outside all
That's
the time.
the kind of
you know
work.
what I
That's
mean?
what you mean by shit work.
And
It's
they-
just
yeah.
horrible work.
And they need to get paid more.
Yeah, you got to compensate.
You know, they should. But like us, we don't have vacation pay, where a lot of other trades don't or do.
Oh,
Because during the recession, that was where we grabbed our paycheck money from. We got rid of the vacation pay, so money could go on our
I
check.
can't remember what we did. And mind you, this is 98. I was doing it 99. We were with the, I'll mention them. I know they're still around. They're good guys. They're Fox or something like that.
But yeah,
Out in Fowlerville.
I started Union 04.
Yeah, I didn't stay long because I went a different route. I went more the entertainment after that. But I kept paying for the stupid dues or what do they call them, the modules that you had to get every couple years.
Safety modules and all that. Yeah,
So I kept
that
paying
was
for those.
2004 or 5, and that was, I think, at the very start of the economy crashing. Because when I got laid off as a first-year apprentice, I never got called back.
No.
Never. I put myself on the waiting list, and at that
Yeah.
time there was like 400
Oh, it's-
apprentices that were laid
it's
off.
loaded.
So that's when I was like, screw it, because I was still going to class every week, paying for my books. I remember I sold one on my car that had a translate just so I could pay for my school books.
Freaking $100 and some books each, and that's not even with the lab
Oh yeah,
books.
it was every bit of $400.
Yeah.
For 2 classes.
Listen,
And
it sucked.
so
DeVry
so yeah,
class of
I
February.
dropped out. I mean, I was still in the system. What?
I said DeVry class of February.
Yeah, right.
Oh, it smells like porn here.
But I got back into doing kitchen appliance installs after that.
Sears, right?
No, that was
I know you did
Was
just
it?
something with them. for
well, that was the
Sears.
family company. That was Sears
yeah,
when I was younger. But later on, when I did it on my own, it was for Sears, Lowe's, and ABC Warehouse.
That okay. It
and
was
then
the big
and then
bunch.
anybody else who
That's who Roz and them helped you with, right? When you were with the Sears, not the all the companies.
I was subcontracting for another company is what I was doing, and that was fucked too because he was taking 40%
lot.
of what I made. When I was paying for all my material, my own van, was paying your brother out of my pocket to be my helper,
that
insurance, and that was when the price of copper went up.
yeah.
So for an example, refrigerator line, copper refrigerator line, the 1/4 inch.
Oh, yeah.
75-foot coil. Used to cost us like $15.
Yeah.
Within about 2 weeks' time, it went to like $75. I had to quit doing that because that company, they started sending me. I remember the last day I quit. The day I quit, they gave me 3 jobs. I was like, wow, there's $40 in my pocket after driving around. It was
Wow.
East Side Detroit, West Side Detroit, 8 Mile Milford Road. Those are my 3 jobs for the day. I looked at them. I threw them on the floor of my van. I drove home.
Jeez.
Never called them back. Gas was $5 a gallon.
Yeah.
I'm like, I can't afford this. I was losing money at the end of every week.
I remember something specific that happened. We saved up, and this is Keith. Rest in peace, Keith. We had saved up for this badass brake. And it was the one thing that he wanted to get a good one of.
An aluminum brake?
An aluminum brake, sorry, yeah. And because we would frame out the windows, and we were doing fans in front of the houses,
Sure.
whatever they wanted. We saved all this money up, and it was expensive. It was like $3,000
Wow.
for this brake. It had the table, the legs folded down.
Yeah.
We wanted this one because we hooked it on the a slide. It was just industrial drawer glides, and it went under the bench. So when we raised up the cube van door,
Oh, okay.
all we had to do
I
was
was going to ask what it was.
pull it out, and then the legs would
Drop the legs. That's
and it
cool.
would just set right there. So right in the back of the cube van, we were doing all these brakes. At this time, after spending all this money, and we want manual pull jacks too, so we didn't have to double ladder
Sure.
and do that stupid crap. We had to go back to siding, and that's where we went to Fox because they would deliver everything for you.
Okay.
We only did new construction until the end there. So they would give us the address. They would give us, you got 3 days, and we're wrapping this up. It's only an upper. You're doing the whole top and soffit. Boom. We show up, put pole jacks in the ground. Everything's in the garage. And then just the planogram from what has to be what and how many feet they want the vent breaks and everything else.
Okay.
Like wintertime, you try to take any snips through a 4, dual 4.
Oh, a piece of vinyl.
Shatter.
Yeah, well, yeah.
It's going to shatter. Especially when you're up in the air at second story, and you have to either rope down or pallet, it's
Fighting the
not-
wind and
Back then, I think we were at about 109 a square.
okay.
retail. Like you show up to your house, you're paying about $109 a square. You can pick it up for 50 or 60 at the store with a contractor's license. And this was in the late 90s.
Okay.
Don, our buddy over there, told us this stuff's up to almost $300.
Yeah, I heard it was up pretty high too.
How you gonna make? I
Yeah.
mean, we used to be able to go bid out a house, like a little ranch, 3-bedroom kind of little thing, $5,000. We're siding, doing all the nice soffit. We're doing new gutter guard. We're doing everything in the house. For your spigot,
Yeah.
doing the plug things and everything. So I don't understand where these big companies, these union companies we're talking about, can't hire more people to keep everybody working and still, if not make more money. I want to know is because I'm dumb to it.
Yeah, I
I've
mean,
had a business.
It
And
really depends on the job site. You know what I mean? It's not like, because every company out there's got a bid for that job. You know, there's more than just one company
the shuttle was built to the lowest bidder.
bidder. Yeah, and that's usually what the case is. And
Yeah,
then a
we
lot
see
of,
the
and then a lot
products.
of times if you're on that job and you're working for that company who underbid it, which is usually the case,
And
you're
underbid the
fucked.
time.
Yeah. Now your guys are getting bitched at toward the end of the job, and
We had to do electronic setup where we weren't bid in to do electronic setup on that second to last job. Remember the
Oh, you and
monitors?
I.
Yeah, remember the monitors, monitor arms,
oh yeah, we're plugging in computer screens. Yeah, we never
and we
did
had
that as
to we had to
carpenters.
level. I have a tool that would have set those monitors and been done. Mm-hmm. We weren't bid for that job, and we had been there in like 9 days already.
Yeah, and then the guy waited till the last minute as we were wrapping up at the end of the day. He's like, "Hey, can you guys do
But
this?"
he went to each station after we did it to make sure it was all the way done right. Now, that's the
and it
part
was
where
about 80 stations.
oh yeah, it was a lot because you
cubicles,
had the center
workstations.
and everything too, and then the whole outside. Now, there is a guy that does this. It's the IT guy. We knew he was coming, but they wanted it done faster.
Right.
So they asked us while we're still on there 8 hours to do a job that we weren't bid for, that we would normally get paid a lot more money for.
Sure.
I got paid more money to do electric outlets than Paul's, home helper, handyman service.
Yeah. Oh, I worked for one of them handyman services. They're a fucking nightmare.
That is the instance where normally they would say, you know what, we're going to get that right out. The IT guy will be out here right in the morning. He's going to straighten all that out. Now we got 2 more hours with us that we can go do process, take trash down. Instead of, can you guys come back for a half day tomorrow?
Right.
I'll see if I can get you something.
No.
So that's where where do you take the chance? Do you take the chance on that new guy to take all the stuff away? What is that position in another company? Let's think sports. Who comes in and cleans up, like, I'm sorry to say it, but the Doge,
Yeah.
DEI? I have no idea about any of this. I don't even know what DEI stands for other than the company I work for, Direct Electronics Incorporated.
Oh, it's diversity, equity, and inclusion.
It's just like what they're doing now. It's just keeping everything maintained, right?
Yeah. Well, not anymore. But yeah, I was going to say something to that last point. I forgot.
Yeah, it's the companies and the unions doing it. Dude, what position is that in like sports? What guy would maintain the sports team? Is it an F&I? Is it the recruiter? Is it what business position do you know of? Like Eisman, he's the
Oh, yeah, he's
the
the
head guy.
general manager.
But
yeah.
he makes decisions on trades, demotes, everything like that. Who is under them that tells him about it? Because he's not on the
Oh, yeah.
road.
It's all of his scouts and stuff like that.
Right. That I would hope
Like
there would
Chris
be.
Draper, he's had a talents or something.
That's what I'm looking for. So I'm sure they do.
Well, yeah, that's what it is. So you got your owner, and then you got your superintendents, and then your foreman, and then your workers.
At that point, which one of those middle people aren't doing their job to make us having to do more? You see what I'm
The
saying?
owner.
Is it the owner at that point? Because he's got to trust. What's going on there?
Oh, our background quit.
That's great.
I get it.
You got it? Okay.
Yeah, that's all right.
No, you got to interact, remember?
Testicle difficulties. Oh yeah,
Up
yeah.
there. Nope. You just
You
go
do
up.
it. I don't know how
I'm
to
sorry. I
do
didn't get, oh, here, I got
it. I
it.
thought it was simple.
No, it is simple. It's just we gotta.
Oh, right there. Okay.
Which one do you want to do? This
I
one?
don't care.
Yeah, let's do this one here this time. Jeez. Yeah. So I was like, wait a minute. I kind of see something there. Let me go ahead and center us here too. Right.
Yeah, there's just it's just a lot of backstabbing and bullshit on job sites. I'm not saying I'm not sitting here trying to make union work look bad or anything like
It's
that. because
great.
It is. It's great pay. It's good benefits. You know
Good
what I mean?
people.
Yeah. I mean,
How many
Look
new
at-
friends have I gotten just being around you?
yeah. I mean, I've got guys I met at work that I'll talk to for the rest of my life.
God,
You know,
Eric's
be friends
great.
with. Yeah.
We're gonna have Eric on here soon. We're gonna call his ass out here this spring and summer and get him on. He'll be sitting over here with us in the
Cool.
chair.
Oh
folks.
yeah, for sure. But I mean, I don't
It's a middleman thing.
know if I'll ever go back to it. I don't miss it. I told you I had a dream like a week ago where I was
You did?
back doing it. I was like sick to my stomach. Like, what the fuck am I doing back here doing this shit?
It's because you know what's going on in the back. You know that you're gonna have to do things that either you weren't ready for, weren't hired for, or is kind of out of your league and expected of you automatically. Like they know that you're gonna take care of things without asking you to take care of things when they're gonna send the porter home. Like that job, they sent the two guys home that were there to do the smaller things, one because we did them, but then we got docked.
Yeah.
So-
yeah, I'm sick. Yeah, I'm
It's
over
the
that.
middleman that isn't communicating to the boss that said, "Oh, they left, so I'm gonna like they must have been done." So yay, right? So that's what I'm saying. There has to be a fix. I said it about.
It's not like I'm
hockey.
skipping class.
No,
You know, I'm not. It's not like I'm leaving because with the shit still need to be done.
piecework. The job that we got done faster a lot of the times is because we're out there and someone else hasn't done their job to allow us to continue. We've been pulled and gone back and forth.
I guess my thing is I've told you this before, is that I already don't want to be there. You know what I mean? Like, I hate the fact I hate getting up out of bed that early, driving through all that bullshit traffic. I already don't want to be there. It's not the work,
No,
but it's just being gone all day. You know,
you're not
like,
in a comfortable place.
no, and I got other shit to do in my life.
Yeah.
You know, I can't be stuck there for 40. I'm not trying to sound like one of them whiny little kids. Like, yeah, it's too much.
Well, listen,
It's too much, man. It's
if you didn't do it and only did it a little bit, then I'd call you a whiny bitch. The
Yeah.
problem is that's all you've done your whole life.
yeah, and I don't want to.
And you're going to be, what, 62?
Yeah, that's what I feel like. Yeah, my spine is.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't want to sound like I'm being bitchy or anything. I'm just,
You earned it a little bit.
I guess.